3、2、1、GO! いやー、いる夢でバカであかんで転んでね。始まりはいつもまへんつぶだけどうろうろしてたら見えてくる。味のりいつ右につぶだけどうろうろしてたら見えてくる。日の光に見ます。世界のやっぱりに見やすい。たんまりの頑張りどころですね。びっかりと出るのが見どころです。大人も子供もみんなみんなね。奥さんも旦那さんもみんなみんなね。思わず笑顔のままでお外へ飛び出すどちらへ。塊や魂やそげそげや攻め込み。寝ても覚めても回り足りないわーわーわー。
Oh. My microphone was not working probably this whole time. Cool. 31 minutes of no mic. Perfect. We got a bikini. Even though I was quiet. Dude, when my cats walk around on my desk, the static from their fur will like cause static into the microphone's like cable, and I have to unplug it and plug it back in for it to work. And I just didn't even notice. Well, you know, hey. It is what it is, I guess. This is a new record, apparently. Okay. I wonder if that's enough to make the dream come true. Apparently not. I don't think I can do that. I need 2 people. Good day. Okay, I should look at what achievements I actually need to do here. Okay. The bird and the elephant. Actually, I need to do the grandma too, right? Make grandma's dream. This is probably the grandma, right? Tomorrow's an exciting day. I get to go to Chicago and do my interview with USCIS. I'm really big already, Jesus. USCIS for green card applications. That should be fun. At the very least, I get to go to Chicago, which is always fun. Going downtown is fun, as you might imagine. We're gonna go get some food after, go to some dessert place. Should be a good time. Oh, give me the trees. And we just kind of have to hope that the person who we interview with isn't an ass and doesn't hate Korean people, and we should be good. Should be easy. Considering we're in Chicago, though, I don't think it'll be an issue. Maybe if we were in, like, Alabama and we had to go to the USCIS agent in Alabama, that'd be kind of an ass. But I have a feeling that we'll be fine. We have so many documents. Okay, that was really, really, really easy. Kind of like it was like too easy. Kind of wish they made it like 500 meters as quick as possible, not 20. Okay. Pop it in the cosmos. Let's go. Throw it up there. Stump. I wonder if that'll be enough for the achievement, I wonder. It is. Nice. Okay, so we also need to do Grandpa. Where is Grandpa? Is this Grandpa? Maybe. It might be. Any other old men around? Not seeing any other old men. I also have to do the elephant one, so I guess we can do the elephant. Bum 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 ba ba dum bum bum. Katamari Damasi. Alright, what do we have to do? Quickly as one. This is what I'm talking about. One This is what I wanted. This is what I was just talking about. Quick as possible to do the big everything. This is what I was thinking. Let's go. We're rolling up the planet this time. And we don't even have a time limit. It's just as quick as possible. So I like. We're really doing it now. We're rolling up we're rolling up everything. Loading. Roll backwards, roll with your eyes closed. I don't know about rolling backwards, but oh, what's up, Moon? You've been doing. I see you've been playing a lot of StarCraft. I've noticed you on there. Hope that's been fun. They moved back the alpha for Stormgate for the third faction to the end of April, which I'm fine with. That doesn't bother me at all. Frankly, I'd want them to be a bit more completed than whatever they were probably doing in the span of a month. Hopefully that turns out well. Okay. Hope for the best, yeah. I'd rather them have it, like, you know, basically pretty well playable. Because when Infernal got added, you only had the tier 1 units versus everything that Vanguard had. And now Inferno was like okay even back then because you just, you know, because they had things really overtuned. The game was very different back then. But you only had 3 units, I think. I guess you had Spriggans, but even back then they were kind of shit. Wait, did you even have Spriggans? I don't even know if they had Spriggans yet. I think you just had Brutes and Gaunts. And like Flame Imps. They might have... No, they had Magmadons, but their ability was completely different. They had a charge ability, and it stunned instead of trample. It was really stupid and broken. It was pretty good though. It's also weird because you're what did they do? They had something different with White Health. It was something weird though, I remember. Maybe the ratios were just different. But like it was like weird because you wanted to go creep for fiends, but also White Health was like you needed to stay on your creep for White Health, and you really needed it. I don't know. There's for some reason you like really needed it. I don't remember why. Yeah, whatever. Older game, I guess. It doesn't matter anymore. Oh, we're rolling things up now. Yeah, I think what are we doing? I've been playing Katamari. Started my new job. That's been kind of stressful, but it's been alright so far. Nice thing, because of my PTO, my big trip that we have planned as a little honeymoon for me and Cassie, because we never really got to go on one. We basically have all this free time. Not free time, sorry. Let me rephrase. It's a lot of 4 days. Because we got a 4-day work week this week because of our trip to Chicago and interview. Now, it's not a stress-free trip, but it is no work. And then next week, at least for me, I have Good Friday off. So that's another 4-day week for me. I think the week after that, I think I have a full week. My first full week since I started working. I started on a Tuesday. And then after that, I'm off on Monday, the 8th, because of the total solar eclipse that we're going to Indianapolis for. And after that, we are on our big little honeymoon thing, so that's kind of nice. First time going on an airplane together, that'll be fun. We had enough points from our credit card to basically be completely, basically free, so that's good. You didn't lose it before? That's what it was? Okay, yeah, I don't remember. I honestly have no... It's been a long time since they first introduced it. Want somewhere nice? Yeah, we're visiting my grandma in NorCal for a while, and we're staying in San Francisco for like 3 days, I think, because there's a live orchestra performance of Lord of the Rings, and so we're gonna go to that concert. Or it's the Fellowship. Now, obviously not the whole thing, although that would be cool to be the whole thing. The concert would be like 12 hours long. I don't think any musician will want to go for that long. So, it's a Fellowship. And then we're visiting my grandma. Cassie has this all like mapped out of where we're going, what restaurants we're going to, you know. She's a planner. And then after that, we're gonna go to like the LA area for like a couple days, and then I think we're back here. We leave on like the 11th or something like that, and I think we get back to Chicago on the 16th. But I took the Wednesday off because I figured we'd be pretty exhausted. Man, the fucking hotels and Airbnbs and shit in California are really expensive. Not surprised, I guess. That's what I would imagine. It's just sad to pay it. Dude, I'm still kind of upset that we even have to visit my grandma, because I wouldn't do it if we didn't have to. But she like refused to go to our fucking wedding. So it's like, she's like, oh, my knees, I can't go. It's like, well, we could take you. Like, are you scared of? Because I know she's scared of flying. She says she's not scared of flying, but she's definitely scared of flying. I was like, well, we could take you. She's like, no, don't do that. It's like, okay. So you're gonna miss your first grandson's wedding because your knees hurt? Whatever. So because of that, she's never actually met Cassie. Like, what the hell? She's seen her once on a 25. God damn. Yeah, we got a really good deal on our place, although it's not like the best place ever. It's acceptable. I think we're paying $15.60 right now, and that's pretty cheap for a 2-bedroom. But we're in the suburbs of Chicago. We're not like trying to get a place in downtown Chicago. Downtown Chicago would be a different story, obviously. I imagine downtown Chicago is probably cheaper, but probably more close to what you might find in the other big states, or in like LA or whatever. I think Chicago's what, the 3rd biggest, I think, city in America, I think. I don't know if that counts as suburbs. I'm not really sure. We'll see what happens with Cassie's family too, because her dad has been think they've been kind of considering moving back to Korea, or at least her dad has been. Her mom wants to stay, and then maybe open up like a Korean brunch place. So they've been looking around for like rent for like new buildings and stuff. And if her mom decides to open up like a Korean brunch place, their current restaurant will probably be sold, and then I think her dad might go back to Korea. And I don't know what he would do there, but I don't know. We'll see. Although if he does go back to Korea in advance, and when we visit Korea, we probably have a free place to stay. So you know, maybe that's, you know, maybe that's fine. Go to GSL. No, that's part of it for sure. I think we want to go, or I want to, and I've told, and she's fine with this too. Is at some point I want to go to, if we can schedule it around the same time as AS. I don't care that much about GSL, but if I can go around the same time as ASL, that'd be pretty sick. Ideally, I want to get like a Jaedong signature or something for my Jaedong jersey that I bought a long time ago when he was in EG during the WCS era. Ideally, I would want to get that signed if I could. But the thing is, Jaedong's like really hit or miss with his ASL performance. He'll qualify, then he'll like lose. Granted, it's a best of one, so I don't know how much shit I can give him for that. But he is Jaedong. Like, come on, Bisu can do it. Stork has been failing though, to be fair. But come on, you're Jaedong. Granted, he's probably really hard. But obviously it's hard to schedule around that, and then he'd have to qualify unless I, you know, get him where he's like visiting one of his the studio, which I don't know how often he does that. Regardless, I would want to go see a StarCraft game, StarCraft 2 or Brood War. We gotta get the signs, you know, and then we get the signs out there. That'd be fun. But like, go Bisu, whatever. But I prefer nowadays, unless it's Sarah watching, I don't really watch StarCraft 2 anymore. I watch basically every ASL match though. I watch like top 8 of like the big StarCraft 2 tournaments, so like the World Championships. If Sarah's playing, for example, Raynor, I'll watch the Grand Finals if it's not one of them. I think StarCraft 2 for me is kind of like eh. And I think a big problem that StarCraft 2 has, and the players hate it because it's harder, it's the maps. Every StarCraft 2 map, competitively, is roughly the same. So like, if I came back to StarCraft 2, I could probably get Masters pretty quickly. I don't know if I can get Grandmasters, but I can get Masters I think pretty quickly because the maps are all the same. I don't have to learn the new maps. Every map basically has, you know, 3 bases for free, and then you go into 4 bases pretty quickly afterwards, and it's usually the same sort of like layout. Very slight differences. But in Brood War, you know, because of the maps change all the time, like you have things like Sparkle and shit where it's like it's an all island map and it's so different, and because of the map plays so differently, the game plays so differently, then it kind of lasts forever. When I watch StarCraft 2 tournaments, I kind of see the same shit. Like maybe once in a while I'll see a new all-in, but essentially it's just like, it's the same thing. People are better than they ever were before, don't get me wrong, but like I feel like they're just like doing the same timings but sharper and better. I'm like, Push out an update that was made for make new crazy stuff apparently. I mean, I hope that does encourage more unique maps. I know the players hate it though, because obviously then they'd have to like practice those specific maps, and obviously those maps will always get banned. Like it happens in ASL too. those maps always get banned. But when you get to the grand finals there, when it's a best of 7, you have to play on it. So you gotta have some map going on it, you know? And I think those are exciting. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's good. I hope that opens up. Maybe I'll have to watch the next big tournament then to see how it works. My god, it's King! There he is! I just saw him. He's in the water. I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, it's only 1,000 is not big enough to roll up the world. I only have 60 meters left. Well, that's okay. I gotta figure out the one where it lets you roll up the entire world or something. Like map makers? Yeah, that'd be cool. I guess I'll have to keep an eye out then, huh? That is very good news, I think. Maybe that'll encourage me to watch StarCraft 2 again. Competitive scene die with region locking? Are you talking about like WCS era? Or are you talking like... a different time period, I guess. I think StarCraft 2 is just suffering from... It's like 15 years old at this point, right? Almost. Oh, I got the elephant dream come true. Very good. I make the sumo guy come true. Where's the sumo guy? Here he is. Koreans can't come and play most Euro and USA tournaments? Is that still true? I don't know if that's still true. They might, maybe it is. But the thing is, I think most tournaments nowadays are online, right? Am I wrong? Maybe I'm misremembering. Still true. The thing is, like, StarCraft 2, I feel like I've seen like Dark and stuff enter those European tournaments, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I haven't really been watching, so I don't really know. The only time I watch is the end, essentially. And with that being said, I wish things weren't as region locked, if they still are. I know I watched a StarCraft 2 historian video where Raynor said he's probably planning on going back to Korea to try to win a GSL. I think he could. I mean, Raynor's got the skill for it. It would be cool to see Cyril go out there and try. I mean, Cyril has the skill to do it. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if he just fucking roaded it. He beats Morrow like every fucking time. You give Cyril like a week to prepare, like, I don't know. Good luck. But I mean, GSL doesn't really have the same, because the funding died, so like people don't really care about GSL as much anymore, unfortunately. Serral? Do you think this... Do they have forced military in Finland? Finland has a forced military service? Isn't he from Finland? Something like that? Does European countries still have forced military service? I didn't even know that. Similar as Korea in that way, huh? Oh, okay. Interesting. Little boy Serral's going to the military? What the hell? He's so scrawny. Oh, good for him, I guess. Oh, I mean, watch, he comes back fucking ripped. I mean, that'd be kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. Serral just comes back as a Giga Chad. It's like, well, this was me. I only exercised for 3 weeks, but that's how big I am now. Anyway. April 15th, gotcha. Six to 12 months. Try to participate in DreamHack Dallas in the World Championship tournament. Nothing about GSL though, huh? I think the World Champion tournament is different than GSL, isn't it? I think he would have just said GSL, right? Unless he said that in a different thing. Jungus. Well, regardless, I think, I will see what will happen, I think, with, some of the other big people now that Serral's gonna be gone for 6 months to a year. But he seems like he can still kind of practice, so, I mean, there's that. I mean, he got land given to him by the fucking... And he's met the president of Finland or whatever, like, he gave him land. Not sure if he'll be able to. Gotcha. Yeah, hopefully he tries at least once. I think it'd be cool to watch him try at least once. Rainer went once, but I think he just didn't have his best performance, I think. And it's not probably something he's used to, is my guess. I have to go roll him up. Oh shit. Whew. That was really close. 1 second there. You miss Sulky? Well, Sulky's playing ASL right now. He just won the last season of ASL finally. Sulky's ZVZ is dog shit though. He got lucky and he avoided ZVZ in Brood War for ASL. I think he only played like one. Yeah, he's only playing Brood War, but he did just win. You gotta learn it. Yeah, I mean, when... I feel like it's not that hard to understand. I feel like it's really hard to play, but I feel like it's not that hard to understand the general ideas. But maybe I'm just built different. No, I don't know. I've watched a lot of Brood War, so... I gotta find Grandpa, dude. Where the fuck is Gramps? Games feel like they end out of nowhere. You think so? It's interesting because I feel like I don't get that. I don't have that problem. I feel like ZVZ, it's really simple. They lose the Muta War, or they can't hold like a Ling All In and they die. TVT is usually about positioning. If you don't have your side of the map, then one extra base, you'll probably lose. Unless you throw all your tanks away. PVZ is just who has better micro, essentially, or you die to a Hydra all-in. PVT is, can the Terran survive the Protoss assault for long enough for them to move out on usually 2 bases to get a third? I don't know. They seem fairly even. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would depend on the matchup, maybe. Maybe for some reason I've just never had an issue figuring out who's ahead and who's behind, I feel like. But I've watched a lot of Brood War, so it's possible that I can just kind of be like, oh, okay. I see what's going on. And I did get C rank after like 3 months of playing, which is pretty good, I think, considering I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I was just doing StarCraft 2 builds in Brood War. Essentially. And it worked to some level. Dude, my macro in Brood War is so dog shit, 'cause I'm just not used to having to individually select everything. Oh my god, it was so bad. I'm just remembering how many times I would float so much fucking mineral and gas. It was so hard. I was actually, cause I got pretty good after, okay, so like I got top 32 in the tournament after practicing, right? Which is pretty good. You know, top 32 in a tournament, 515 people, probably the only people who entered are people who thought they had a chance to do pretty well, I would imagine. Because there was, what, a couple thousand people playing, and I know that, like, a lot of the people who did really well, people I was playing against, I know they were playing, like, fucking all the time, because I would see them streaming it, like, my entire work time. And then they would continue streaming after I got back from work. And then I'd play, like, 3 hours, and then I'd go to bed, because I have to wake up for work. I just wonder how good I could have gotten if I took, like, a week off like some of these people did. Or they're just losers and they don't have jobs. I don't know. Who knows? I remember asking Cassie, like, at my old job, I was like, so if Stormy comes out, and I'm pretty good, and I feel like I could do something with it, would you, like, support me for, like, 6 months or something, if I tried to, like, do something with it? She's like, yeah, of course. But now that I have a pretty well-paying job for here in the Midwest, like, I'm getting paid 70, 72 without bonuses starting, and I'm gonna get yearly bonuses assuming I don't suck at my job, and bonuses. That's hard to just leave on the table there. Especially for the Midwest. 72K, not 72 an hour. 72 an hour would be like insane. That's gonna be like some PhD level shit in the Midwest anyway. I think the average household income in Illinois is like 70, so I'm getting paid like the average household. Let's go look up. Oh, never mind. Average household income. Oh, I was thinking of the median. The median household income is 78. The average household income is 108. But still, I mean, I'm getting... That's household, so that's 2 people. So in terms of Midwest, we are doing pretty good, and that's not including Cassie's job, obviously. So we're doing okay. We're doing pretty good now. But I can't really just quit now. Because, you know, I was making okay money before, but it was like, I don't really like the job, whatever. Now, I can't just leave. Camperman. Where the fuck is the camperman? Is it all these hello guys? The baby? What about the baby? Is the baby one? I don't even know. Get paid out isn't the norm outside of California. Yeah, California is one thing for sure. You save it for a house? Yeah, probably. I think right now we have to pay off our student loans still. I think I have like 20K left. Or do I have 30K left? I don't remember. I think I have like 25K or something. I'm paying $500 a month on my student loans. I should get that out of there by 2025. Or 2028, I think, was the expected. Now, if Biden's... oh, yeah, it was... I have 20K, because if Biden's thing went through, the Supreme Court or whatever didn't block it, I would have been no student loans. So I have like 20K. Nah, so Biden actually had the 20K. It was ready to go. I was signed up and I was qualified for loan forgiveness. But some judge in Texas or something said that it's unconstitutional or something. And then, of course, it went to the Supreme Court. And then, of course, the fucking Republican Supreme Court that Donald Trump elected say that it's not constitutional for some bullshit reason. And so that failed. He said he was going to do something else. But at this point, who knows if he'll even win a re-election. So hopefully. But so I have my student loans. That's $500 a month. Cassie has her student loans, which is like $500 a month. Hers is private, not through federal, because she's not a citizen yet. So that's a lot of interest. I think she has like the same amount as me, if not a little bit more. And then we have rent they have to pay. And we have a new car. So maybe in like 3 years, like, we could start saving for a house. The car won't be too bad, though. I think the car loan is only like $6,000. That won't be too bad to get rid of. You know, you'd have a house for most of our anno. Isn't that sad? Isn't that just disappointing? Oh, that is so disappointing. It's like, it's just, that shouldn't even like be a thing, you know? The fact that with my loans, her loans, rent, a car, that somehow we'll have a house quicker than most people. It's pretty wild. There is a small chance, so there was some talks that maybe if Cassie's dad does go back to Korea, he would consider giving us enough money for like a down payment on a house before he leaves. That's a maybe. And I don't even know how much money they have saved up. I mean, they have their own business, and it seems like they're doing fine. They're also really bad at saving money, so I don't know how much debt they're in. It's not really something I can ask either, you know? 870K? God fucking damn, dude. That's wild. Yeah, luckily up here in the Midwest, the average is the average. Like, you hear people say on the internet, which is like 400K. Which is still a lot, don't get me fucking wrong. But it is not 800. I actually do think my current job, assuming I don't suck at it, does have potential to be pretty high paying, / I can move into something another field or something, or a related job, you know, to get paid more. I don't know if I will. I kind of like just doing the same shit over and over again and just getting paid more for it. I don't really like learning new things once I get a job, because then I can just go on YouTube or something. Big chill. Gonna make my life harder. But then again, if the money's there, I guess I would do it. We'll see. Yeah, I can talk about it. It's basically I'm a cost estimator, okay? That's my official title through the company. However, my coworker who's training me, who does the exact same job I'm doing, he puts himself as proposal engineer. I don't know how you would. Okay. I don't know what you would actually say what I am though. But essentially, there's like these thing called indexers, which are things that go on machines. Essentially, I have to figure out how much those things cost. Based on the person's not random, but their machine specifications, essentially. Hey, Cassie. You take a nap? You don't remember? I would say you probably did. We got a couple achievements, that's good. 4 people don't like runny eggs? Do I like runny eggs? I don't? Uh-oh. You saying that I was poor? You know? That's a thing? Damn. And in the West. Oh, in the West. Poor people don't like runny eggs? That's weird, I wonder why. I feel like it looks uncooked, so it's not good. Really? Good. Oh, interesting. I never heard about that before. I saw a king, by the way. I gotta roll him up. Make the just right girl's dreams come true. I don't know where she is. Aw, thank you. Oh, you are? Thank you. You see her? The shower. Oh, how do I... Oh, yeah, it was right here. I haven't met this person yet.
Could be her.
Maybe that is her. Oh, there she is. That was easy. Thank you. I forgot about that feature. Basically an indexer is like this machine part. You put a motor on it and it like rotates this thing, and the thing when it rotates it like hits or latches onto another thing that makes the motion from this way to this way. And you put that in a bunch of shit like conveyors and fucking anything you make in a machine go like this, like, you know, like a clock. You basically have that. That is really cool, isn't it? Yeah. But some people need like special holes drilled into it or something, and then I have to figure out the cost of those holes. Or maybe it needs to be 5 inches bigger. How much does the other parts need to be? Yeah. Then I put all the parts costs together and then I ship it out. That's essentially the role. Okay. How's Toby and Faye? Hope they're doing okay. See you later, alligator. Jinx, you owe me a fresca with syrup. I'll have to do one of these. I'm so bad at these. Ugh. And it's from the sky like this? I've never heard this song before. Yeah, job sounds... It's actually... I think it's gonna be pretty easy once I figure it out. There's just a lot of parts that I have to keep track of. Oh, you know, I have heard this song. Never mind. What's up? Oh, I forgot about... I'm sorry. I'll watch it after I stream. Yeah, they print like a parts list from this like really 1950s, basically, software that they still use because of course they do, and it's kind of confusing, but I'll get it. I've been doing quotes, but I've had the guy that's like, you know, right behind me, like telling me exactly what I need to do the whole time, so. I won't be surprised if by next week I'll be getting my own sort of quotes that he'll send me, then I have to do it, and then he'll probably review it quickly. It's, you know. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, I hope so. The nice thing about them too is they also do the 401k stuff and whatnot. Like my old job, well, I was really good at it and it was really easy for me. They didn't do 401k at all. Well, sorry, that's not true. They had 401k, but their matching was 0. They didn't match at all. This place, at least of right now, it does 6%. So that on top of my Roth IRA, it'll be a good thing. The reason why I say right now is because the company actually just got bought out by some German company. So you think the contributions are gonna stay the same, but obviously they don't actually know for sure yet. But it's gonna go to like Fidelity. Right now it's with some other company that I've never heard of until today, or this week. Yeah, I don't know how that company was not doing any 401k matching. It's kind of like, really? Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's gonna go here. Let's stop there. But 6% is better than 0%, so I'll take that. 0's kind of crazy. Yeah, like what the fuck? It's not even like worth doing. I can just invest in myself then. There's no reason for me to do a 401k if you don't even match anything. Like, hello? Like I could just put it in my own investment account, right? Oh my god, I'm so short. Yeah, so now that it's 6%, I'll take it. And then hopefully it stays at 6% or goes up, you know? I'll take it going up to 7 or 8. Now it's less money I have monthly, but that's gonna skyrocket eventually, you know? Oh, I have to do this again, because I did not get her achievement. It's so hard. I've never been good at this one. At these, like, guess what percentage you are at. What do I have to do now? 50 meters? I mean, okay. Yeah, so basically everything except the healthcare is better at this new place in terms of monetary value and stuff. The reason why I say it's not as good is because my last place would actually, they didn't take anything out of my paycheck. They would eat the cost of healthcare. So, and I could get Cassie on for free if she doesn't have access to any healthcare, which was pretty nice. So I think they were covering like $1,000 a year on healthcare per employee. Now you could say that's part of my salary in a way, but it was nice not being able to see it coming out of my paycheck every month. You know, there's something to say about just not seeing it at all. It's like, oh, nice, and I didn't have to pay anything for Cassie to get on it, and they had pretty good healthcare. But no 401k match. We didn't do yearly raises or anything. I feel like I'm at 50 already. But no shot, right? Is it just because of the buildings to make it looks like I'm at 50? I don't even know. I'll just roll this up and then see where we're at. Maybe I'm way too short. I don't know. Is that 50? Might be even too big. Watch, it could be like, no, it's because of the buildings. It's actually only 30. Like, fuck, what am I supposed to know? Boom, 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 boom. Oh! Oh! Dude, I'm a god. I'm literally a legend. 50 and 0? I 100%ed that shit? Oh my god. 50 out of 50. Let's go, dude. 50 meters, 0 centimeters out of 50 meters. Now that's pretty good. Alright, well, I nailed that one. Alright, 28 out of 35. Okay. Camperman. Let's try that guy. Save the pandas? Is probably not him, right? Da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Oh, I can go. I forgot I can go here. Camperman. Camperman. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum bum. Oh, that's a big wood pile. 6 minutes, huh? But how have you been doing anything, Moon? You been chilling? Just playing StarCraft, I guess. I think I'm spending too much time just hanging out over here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I feel like this is like one of the worst spots I've been able to I've spawned at. But I don't know if I always spawn here. Maybe I always do. You're just chilling. Nice. Yeah, I mean, StarCraft's hard. I did teach Cassie a very basic build as Protoss, and she wasn't bad at it. Maybe her natural Korean instincts kicked in, I don't know. She was way too stressed, and she hates losing, so it's kind of a weird sort of mix there. I still want to teach Cassie how to do melee, but I think she hasn't been into it as much. Well, that's not true. Last week she was really tired, just like exhausted because of daylight savings. Maybe I could ask her to play again. I've been slowly getting better at it. It is hard though. I keep getting this weird issue with up tilt, which is really annoying. Where my up tilts turn into jabs, because if I don't do it at the exact same time, even if I'm holding the buttons down for up tilt, it turns into a jab. I have to like press modifier up A instead of just pressing it all at once. If I press it all at once, it doesn't work. Well, it sometimes works, but it's like not in my opinion is not like very accurate, because you're just pressing it all at the same time, and then if you miss by like half a frame, 1/60 of a second different, then you're not going to get it. I don't know. I feel like it's better to just do the order and then just do it really fast. I don't know. I'm procrastinating. Yeah. Cassie also decided to pick a cooler character, but a harder character to learn, which is Falco, because I told her to play Sheik at first, because Sheik is just so fucking easy. Obviously, Sheik is hard at top level, but for like 90% of purposes, Sheik is insane at like all levels of the game, and she's really fucking easy. Don't believe whatever Sheik players say. It's really easy compared to every other character, because everything auto-cancels and L-cancels. It doesn't really matter in comparison. Is PP? Yeah. I don't know if Cassie has a favorite player. She hasn't watched too much. I've been trying to, when I was trying to teach her how to play, I'd be like, okay, so you should probably, I think the best way to learn melee is to just play it. She doesn't really like doing that. She kind of wants to just practice tech for a long time and then start playing as people when she feels like she actually can do everything. That's fair too. You know, whatever, I guess gets her to feel like she's more comfortable. But there's something to be said about like actually playing people, because you don't know, like, you might know how to shield, but you don't know when to shield yet, you know, that kind of stuff. But anyway, what was I saying? She just played Falco, and I've told her that like Falco's insane. Obviously, he's crazy. He's really fun to play. But you're gonna get gimped, and you're gonna have to live with that fact that you're gonna die at like 0%. A lot. You know? You're gonna have to get used to that. It's not a fun feeling to have, I would say. Especially at low levels. Because like right now what I have a big problem that I have, I'm not big enough yet. Big problem that I'm having right now, as a still learning the game. Oh no, I did fall in. Fuck me. Main Kirby or Bowser? Well, my favorite character is Bowser, so Cassie's favorite character in Nintendo is Kirby, so it's kind of a rough one. Because I would love to have her play Kirby if Kirby was good, but Ripperino, you know. My favorite character in Melee is Bowser, actually. No memes. I love playing Bowser. But obviously he's like terrible. But I do love him. I can't fill this up. Oh man. What was I saying? I just hope that the Falco curse of being really good but also dying doesn't demotivate her, because it definitely would have demotivated me when I was learning the game. That's why I started playing. That's why I learned the game playing Jigglypuff. So my friend was a Falco main, and I didn't know how to wave dash at the time, but I didn't want to lose every single game, so I played Jigglypuff so I could up the rest. Pretty simple. I was like, I want to be able to win games. And so that's what I learned how to do. You remember this time? Yeah. I still like... I'm kind of doomered on Marth Sheik, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm definitely a Marth main right now, for sure, 100%. But I am strongly considering to dual main Sheik or Marth Puff just for Sheik. Cause like I don't know. I think Marth wins that matchup. Don't get me wrong. But Marth wins that matchup the same way that Marth beats, like, Puff. Like, yeah, he does. But you have to play, like, insane, because 3 hits from Puff and you're off stage. I don't know. I really dislike Sheik Marth. I think it feels really bad to play, I think, in the Marth side, because I feel like I have to outplay the person for like the entire game to essentially do the same thing that Sheik does blindfolded, because everything leads into itself, especially in Marth. So I'm a little doomered about that matchup, I'm not gonna lie. I'll admit that I'm a bit doomered about that matchup. And I do like Sheik Marth, or Sheik Puff. I think it's more fun to play for me. Obviously I think Puff probably wins that matchup, but I don't think Sheik is impossible to be Puff. I mean, J-Mook's done it. And I think a lot of Sheiks get all, like, kind of get away with really stupid shit because she's Sheik. But Puff, you just hold down and then you get rested. And it's like, yeah, this is what happens when you can't do everything by auto-canceling. Weird, huh? I don't know. My current problem though right now, the biggest problem I have in my frame 1 is probably Falcon. Because Marth Falcon is really, I think Marth wins that matchup too. It's kind of 50-50 I think, but because obviously like Falcon, if you touch me, I essentially die. But I should win neutral like 100 times. But because my L canceling and stuff is not perfect yet on the new controller, Falcon just kind of does random shit and then it works. So that's a bit frustrating. Like they don't really have to play well to beat me right now. So that matchup is kind of frustrating right now. But once I get better at tech on the frame 1, I think that matchup will turn back into my favor. I was pretty good at Falcon. Right now I'm not that good against Falcon though, because of that. I don't think it's the matchup. I don't mind that matchup. I think it's because it's more action. Falcons are more inclined to approach than Sheik players that really don't. You hate rest? Yeah, I hate rest too, but, well, I don't hate rest, but I guess I don't know if I would design that into my game if I were to make a game nowadays, you know? I don't think I would recommend putting it into the game. The thing is, without rest, I feel like Puff would be kind of dog shit. I'm not gonna lie, especially against most characters that are good. I think she would just be a better Kirby, which I mean, Kirby's not they're not very good. That Kirby's garbage tier. Oh no, Kirby is dog shit. I do think Kirby has more potential than people give her credit for, or give him credit for. They just side B and rest and that's it. Yeah. Back air, back air, back air. Up tilt rest. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I think Puff is really cool if you play Puff in a cool way. Unfortunately, I think a lot of the people who main Puff are kind of lame, unfortunately. Okay, roll up every last cousin, roll up the king, roll up the queen. Muto Hoshino's dream, I don't know how to do that. The achievement, so I think at this point I did everyone's, like, besides this one, which I have to roll up every cousin for. You like Peach a lot? Yeah, Peach is really cool. Peach is what is this? Katamari Memorial. Ah. That's kind of fun. I do think that Peach is super underused right now in the meta. Because everyone's Armada and I feel like everyone's just like, I don't know how to win. It's Peach. But Peach is still really good. I think Peach just needs a new player to take her up and bring her to today's meta, you know? Like, Triff is the best one, but even back then, like, Triff... I think Triff is the best one right now. But even back when, like, Armada was playing, Triff was kind of like, yeah... I feel like he's in the same spot as he is right now. Like, he's pretty good. He's not, like, top 10, you know. But I do think Peach can be top 10. I do wish Armada didn't do it. If I'm saying do it, someone can exist for Peach, yeah, that's true. I do think a lot of characters are like that. I think Kirby's really bad, obviously. I do think Kirby's. All right, you know what? Let's take a small break. We're gonna stop streaming here, so let me just save the game. But I will look at a tier list really quick. Yes. Oh. Let me see what the current tier list is. Tier list melee. Let's go see. Just really fast. My webcam's off, but okay. What is it right now? 2021? Like I feel like Kirby's like on par with like all of these characters. I know that he's here and for good reason. Like Zelda has her kicks, you know, and her down smash is pretty good. Ness, I don't know, like his back air is okay, his throw's okay. Pichu's okay on FD. Roy's a shitty Marth, which is still okay on FD. I think Mewtwo's underrated. Like I think Leffen has shown that Mewtwo can do some good shit. Um, like actually, there's been a mini DK revolution recently with like Junebug and some other DKs. I think DK could probably be around here. Oh, can you see my cursor? Hello? It doesn't seem like my cursor showing up. Is there like a property for that? Capture cursor. I turned it up back on. There it is. It was actually clicked on, but for some reason it wasn't working. Also, my chat's fucked, but you know, whatever. There's been a DK revolution recently. I think DK will probably land around here the next time they do a. I think he'll go up from these two spots probably to be around this area. I think Luigi will fall down. I think Doc will move up. Maybe Samus stays the same. Yoshi might come up to here. I don't think Yoshi is better than Peach, and I think most people wouldn't say so. I still think Ice Climbers are really good, but ever since Wobbling got banned, it seems like all the Ice Climber players are like doomered about the character, which is weird because handoffs are harder, but it's still like basically a wobble. Like I don't know. Wobbling is illegal. No, you cannot wobble, but you can do handoffs, which is essentially a wobble. It's just harder. On Slippy, I'm pretty sure it's actually patched out. Like I'm pretty sure you cannot wobble. Like it just won't let you jab. But you can do handoffs. So you can like hand it off, like jab a couple times, hand off, do like a B move, you know, keep handing off, do like a couple forward smashes or whatever while you're grabbing, and then kill him. It's essentially a wobble, but it's just harder to do. I think Bowser deserves to be here. I think if a good Kirby player came around, I feel like you could get him to around here. I think you can move up to 23. I feel like he could be better than Ness and Zelda. He's really bad, but like his movement's okay. You know, he has a good up air. His back air is a shitty puff. He does have 5 jumps, although you don't have the same mobility. I feel like his smash attacks are okay. I could be wrong though. I don't remember what Kirby's forward smash is, and down smash and up smash. But Kirby's up air is good. His down air is not. I mean, it's a semi spike, right? It's like okay on the ledge, I guess. I guess his neutral air though is pretty shit, and so is his B moves. All of his B moves are bad, unless you're playing against Falco and you get Falco laser, and then Kirby becomes like better than Ice Climbers. I don't know. I feel like you'll have. I think if Leffen kept playing Mewtwo, I think Mewtwo could be up to around here. Mario, I think, is fine. I feel like Samus is a little underplayed. I feel like Samus has potential to be 8. Maybe better than Peach. I think you could. You have I don't know. Actually, maybe not. If Plup couldn't do it, I don't know who would be able to do it if Plup couldn't. But Plup was just losing to like Fox. I don't know. And Sheik, I guess. Oh, I don't know. I think this will change. I think I think with HBox not doing as I know he just got second, but I think with HBox kind of falling off a little bit, I could see Falco moving back up to 3. I think this stays the same. I think Puff goes down 1. I think Sheik stays the same. I think Falcon Falcons have been kind of dog shit recently. Like Wizzy hasn't been entering. S2J hasn't been doing that well. Nun's not doing well. The Peaches aren't doing well either. It's kind of weird that like all of these characters, besides Yoshi, all of these characters have been kind of eh. There's like not really a good player for any of these right now. Like Axe is good, obviously he's really good, but he hasn't been at the same level that he used to be. Ice Climber players all quit after wobbling. Armada's gone, so Peach is kind of just in a free fall, and probably will keep falling. Falcon I could see falling too. I feel like this whole area could like switch around depending on who gets good, you know, and who can show off their character. Like I think Yoshi's gonna move up because of Amsa. Like he won a major, he won Big House like with Yoshi. Choose, yeah, but Chu's not super active. I don't think. Like, I don't, as far as I know, he plays top 16. Yeah, Chu's still really good, but I don't know. I would imagine like Slug's the best ice climbers right now. I think. Let me go. Like, where's the first ice climbers player? Morse code is ranked 18. Oh, okay. I didn't know Morse code is ranked that high. That's a good though. Maybe Morse code can keep doing it. I didn't know Morse code was ranked 18. I never looked at this. This makes sense. Salt's good as Falcon, but every Falcon player fucking sucks at edge guarding except Wizzy, which is disappointing. Mof. Is Mof rated higher than Slug? Slug's not even on here? Did Slug not get disqualified for it or something? Maybe he didn't play enough tournaments to qualify for the ranking or something. Honorable yeah, is Leffen. Yeah. Did Slug say something that he is he like a bad guy? Where's Junebug? June's been playing DK. Yeah, here he is. Yeah, I ranked 40 with DK. So he's like one of them. He's trying to make DK work. Met got canceled because he's Andrew Tate lover. Which, to be honest, I don't think you should get canceled for, but you know, I think he's a fucking idiot, but I don't know if he said anything else. Maybe he's just an asshole to people behind the scenes. I don't know. Or saying bad things about like Magi or something. I'm not sure. It's crazy how Mech had like this whole fan base of people because he was the push-up guy. You know, he loses a game, he does a push-up. And then later it turns out that he just like hates, like he's such a hate-filled person. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Kadoran's gonna fall down, I think. I don't think Kadoran's that good. I'm not gonna lie. When I watch Kadoran play, I'm like, he's like a really shitty Mewtwo King. Like I don't think the things that Kadoran goes for is that good. Like Zane plays completely different than every other Marth that I've ever seen. I feel like Kadoran is like he's really good. Don't get me wrong. He's obviously really good. But it's like he's like one of these players that I feel like if Mango played Marth for like 3 weeks, he'd beat him like almost every single time. Like I don't know. I feel like Kadoran's like, I think he's gonna keep falling. I could be wrong. You surprised Zane is number 2? It's because they were like 100%. They were like even on sets, and then Zane had more tournament wins, I think. And then Cody had higher highs, but also lower lows. And then they played a best of like they played like a first to 10 or something like that at Ludwig's event, and then Cody won like 7 or like 6-4, I think, or 10-6. And so Zane got number 2 for the world for that day, or for the year, because they were essentially like tied. Mango shouldn't even been listed on here. He went to like 2 events and he like played Dr. Mario in like all of them. Like he didn't care at all. I don't even know why Mango's listed on here. I think Ossify will keep coming up. Ossify is really good. I think Ossify has some good things. I feel like Ossify is like a better version of Kadoran, essentially, from what I can tell. Franz also played Dr. Mario, yeah. Minus 48. I wonder if Franz is just if he fell off or if he didn't play as well. I don't know. Yeah, that's rough, dude. This is minus 44. Like he must have. I don't know what happened, but he got Null also dropped 48 spots. That's Mango's friend. Oh, the Swooper. Yeah, Swooper 71 now, minus 38. These are some rough ratings. They've had some bad year. 35, Lucky's 63. He didn't play that much either last year. This year, though, Mango's back. HBox seems to be doing better. He pulled out a lot of new rest setups, which is really good at the last tournament. Zane is still looking killer as always. Cody had an off day last week. J-Mook didn't play super well. He lost to Moki and someone else. Yeah, I think that might have just kind of died. They had like Artosis has not been playing Melee as far as I know that much. I don't know what happened. Maybe it just didn't happen, you know? Because he started going, like, Artosis went to a few locals in Canada where he lives now. And I remember him being on stream a couple times at the locals. And then, as far as I know, Artosis has not said anything recently. Because Manny was actually a pretty big StarCraft 2 fan. I mean, I still hope that happens. I think the content would be pretty funny. Like Mango learns how to play Brood War. Because Johnny S2J is really good at Brood War too. I think he's like A ranked or something like that, or B ranked Terran. So it'd be kind of interesting to see like Mango play like his friend Johnny, you know, in Brood War. Artosis learns how to play Melee. I think that'd be kind of interesting. But I don't know. I haven't seen Artosis play any Melee at all recently. Because he would stream it for like an hour or two before his Brood War streams, but I don't know. Okay, anyway. You want to see Mango play Brood War? Yeah. I remember he would play StarCraft once in a while. I think he was gold last I checked. Last time he played, as far as I remember. But anyway, I'm gonna get off now. I have to wake up tomorrow, go to Chicago, have an interview. Hopefully past that I should, but and then I'll be chilling the rest of the day, going and get some good food and stuff. So we're pretty close though to Katamari. We're at 29 out of 35. So I think these ones we might have to look up some guides to see exactly what I have to do for these. But then we'll have Katamari done. Oh, for some reason my stream is not showing. I don't know why. Monitor 1. Okay, there we go. Monitor 1 works. And then we're going to move to do Sea of Stars probably. I don't know how hard this game is to 100%, but I will probably play it. That is the plan. 100% Katamari, go to Sea of Stars, 100% it, hopefully. And then I don't know, I pick a new game from this list. Or I play Stormgate when it comes out. I don't know. We'll see. Bye-bye.